feel and wish that my sister and I were still close and I could, pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not where we are right now.
Feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been seeing the headlines. I know y'all are going viral right now with the awkward hug. Like, it's so
exhausting.
stupid.
It's exhausting.
I know.
The red carpet video, about wanting to know what happened and why it happened so much that they are trying to create narratives and stories in their own head and then putting it out there. Beginning of my divorce, I became obsessed. That's a little intense. I became fixated on what people thought, what people were saying, what people were thinking. Oh God, the real reason Tia asked for a divorce. Really, do you know the real reason? Tia Mowry keeping her divorce a secret, but here's why. Why did Tia Mowry give up a good thing and leave her man? If I'm being very honest with you, it made me mentally ill. I feel like one of the hardest things that I've had to adapt to is dropping my kids off at their dad's house. I've always wanted the family dynamic of having a mom and a dad in one household. And when you're dropping your kids off, you actually visually see how that is no longer. We're about to go to daddy's house now. Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce. It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close and I could, pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not where we are right now.
Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you all for tuning in to my channel. Today is Sunday. I hope your weekend went well. The weekend that came and went, y'all. Yes. So hope your Sunday's going well thus far. But like this video, you guys, share this video, like, share, subscribe to the mix, drop some comments in the chat, keep it respectful and peaceful, you guys. And if you're interested in donating, hit that Cash App and zelle that's in the description section of this post. Thank you all for your continued support. And let me jump right into the topic. As you can see what this video is going to be about. Yes, Tia Mowry. I just don't. You heard the clip in the beginning, y'all. You know she has a reality show. So that's why all these clips are going viral. She's doing it, I guess, quote unquote, her way. But I'm going to say this, everyone. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I just think Tia Mowry is attention seeking. I do. And now it's going to be at the expense of her divorced ex-husband, her kids, her now being a divorced single mom, and then her sister. Yes, I've done content on Tia and on Corey's, divorce, and if she regrets being divorced. I don't think she regrets being divorced. I'll drop the links in the description section. At one point I thought maybe she did, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I can guarantee you, I'm not gonna say guarantee, I can assure you, probably 10-15 years from now, she will probably regret being divorced. So, but it's very cringy. I'm just not understanding her reasoning behind the divorce. It seems like Corey was a good husband to her. I never heard any rumors of abuse, of infidelity, serial cheating, just, the toxicity of things. I've never heard that. Of course, Corey seems to be pretty private. Tia, too, when it came to their relationship, she just really started exposing herself more. In my opinion, when it came to, the different social media platforms, letting you in her life, it looked like she likes TikTok, likes Instagram. So she finds something that she likes to do. Doesn't look like her family, when she was married to Corey, that they were totally on board, with the, I guess, getting out on social media, doing the latest trends and et cetera, et cetera. But with that being said, you guys, I'm just not feeling Tia like I used to feel her, energy-wise. Out of Tia and Tamara, I did like Tia the most. She was my preferential twin. But it just seems like now she's giving attention seeking. She's wants to have her hot girl summer now. 40 plus years at her age. Maybe perhaps she regrets marrying and didn't, date continuously when she was younger. And so it just seems like she's regressing, if that makes sense. Like I said, unpopular opinion. And I'm not feeling it. I'm not. Tia, there's nothing out here in these streets, girl. There's nothing. And voila, her reality show. So yeah, in my opinion, I believe she's going to exploit her divorce. Corey barely says anything, her ex-husband. And now it seems like there's kind of tension or friction or contentiousness, I guess, with her sister and her for whatever reason. I don't know. But I think I kind of got a feeling or idea possibly what could be going on with her and her sister. Maybe, I don't have to know it to be fact. Let me just dive into that really quickly. I think Tamara being married seems like Tamara's happily married, and Tamara seems more of on a conservative side as far as morals, values, etc., etc. Tia seems like more on a liberal side. And then look who Tamara is married to. You know, she has a Caucasian husband who I think, don't quote me on this and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, I think Adam is a journalist, and I think he's a Trump supporter. So, of course, as far as Tamara living her life with Adam, marriage, Tamara is probably protecting herself and her marriage, and why not? And then also, too, Tia is probably not as welcoming, in my opinion. Meaning, when I say welcoming, meaning, you know, how people go in a different direction as they continue to grow and evolve and just with age, you know? So Tia probably feels that she doesn't fit in their space. That's where possibly, in my opinion, the contentiousness, the friction, the uncomfortable, or the distance is, whatever you want to call it, rest. Let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. But I'm just really getting a bit, just even more cringe at, it's like, girl, you wait till you 40 plus to wanna, I'm still not understanding why she divorced Corey. I mean, not to say he probably was, no one is perfect, first and foremost, let's get that out there. But I'm just trying to understand, like, what? Like, what is she looking for? I think she's still searching. It just all seems, it seems like Tia wants a struggle life to broadcast to people when she wants to see a problem when it's not there. Like, girl, what are we doing here? There is no problem. Look like, you know, like detrimental or toxicity or something just horrible or horrific in your life. It's like she's turning the smallest things, or I'm not going to say the smallest things. How can I put this? To me, in my opinion, she's turning the not so big of a deal obstacles or challenges into a big deal, if that makes sense. Like, girl, you don't want a struggle life for real. For real, you don't want that. You know, I get, like I said, evolving and growing, having different values, etc., etc. But I mean, sister, Tia did well, her and her sister, in their earlier years, as far as acting and, you know, in the industry. And it seems like they stayed away from all the quote unquote Diddy-ish stuff, the quote unquote, did he do it? Didn't he do it? You know, it seems like they stayed away from that type of stuff, which is great, which is obviously great. And Tia had a run on The Game, and I never really, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they were in any major films. So maybe they're just cast type, and maybe Tia is possibly finding her way. I think. I'm searching for something to see what's going on with Tia. Like, at this big age of hers, 40 plus, you want to live this single, fab life, girl life, you know, and people are trying to get married out here and have this family and settle down and grow old and live life with someone. Mama, ain't nothing out here in these streets. I'm just trying to see what a struggle is. Did you all hear what Tia said in that clip about having mental health challenges? And no disrespect, because I'm big and I take pride on, you know, seeking the help that you need, and all, et cetera, et cetera. And I myself been in many counseling sessions, medically, spiritually, all of that. So I don't take any delight in poking fun at any of that, because that's not what I'm doing. But what I'm saying here is that what Tia spoke to was, the blogs, and I was so worried about what they were saying, and when I read some things, it took a toll on my mental health. Like, girl, you the one that got a divorce, and it was obviously going to be publicized, and people were just like, wow, you know, trying to figure out, like, what's really going on? Why did this happen? Was there cheating? Was there infidelity? Da-da. So I'm just like, girl, this is something she's choosing. She chose to be divorced. Corey was trying to get his wife back, y'all. He was. I followed both of them on their socials, and I'm just like, wow, this man is practically begging. And I could just imagine what he did behind the scenes. But hey, we're here now. So I'm just not feeling this reality type of show. She's talking about challenges, dropping the kids off at their dad's house. Girl, you asked for this shit. You asked for this. You want to be out here dropping it low and all that on Instagram and hot girl summer and this. You asked for this. Of course it's challenging. Of course. Of course, the separate households is probably taking a toll on the kids, and you have to adjust and transition when you get back to mom's, or adjust and transition when you get back to dad's. Duh! What you thought was gonna happen? Girl, bye. And back to her sister, her speaking about her distance and I guess friction between her and her sister, possibly. I just think, like I said earlier, when it comes to their values and morals, Tamara is probably protecting her household. Tamara wants that. Seems like she is more submissive, and she's probably in alignment and with her husband's values. So, and say for instance, you guys, hear me out. Tia, in my opinion, seems to be more liberal. I don't know that to be fact, but she just thinks that way. She's more of a, I'm gonna say, Kamala Harris supporter, and Tamara and her family is more of a Trump supporter. This is just hypothetical, an example. So we all kind of know which group from Democrats and Republicans what they stand for as far as, we're gonna say, religion, or as far as identity in terms of gender identity, etc., etc., LGBTQ, etc., etc. To me, in my opinion, it seems like Tia is more open to that. Whereas opposed to, and this is my opinion, I don't know this to be fact, and whereas opposed to Tamara is not more open to that. So just imagine having kids and you have these different values and a different trajectory you want for your family, and then your twin sister, her beliefs is something totally different. Maybe you need to kind of, scale back. Maybe you need to kind of put some distance. Not that you don't love your twin sister, but hey, you can kind of stay over there, or maybe they could probably find something around a meeting ground and just be able to respect each other's differences wise, and still love on one another and be close to one another. But I don't know how they would do that, because it seems like, in my opinion, it's just all hypothetical. In my opinion, Tia is more so of the vocal type, and probably is like rah 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 rah, and Tamara is like less vocal, but Tamara would let her know, if that makes sense. Yeah, but yeah, I really do think the husbands, not saying that husbands not liking each other, because I don't know that, but just the marriages. Tia went in a different direction, and now she's divorced because she wants to be divorced. And then Tamara went in a different direction, married a Caucasian guy. And I really do think that played a role in, the space that they are experiencing in probably uncomfortable conversations. And then there was this viral moment with Tamara's husband. I think the last presidential election, when and like I said, I think Adam is a journalist with pro-Trump, some type of commentary he did. So who you gonna roll with? Some people roll with they in their house. If you're married, 9 times out of 10, and your foundation is solid, even if you don't agree with your mates, you're not gonna publicly just dismiss your husband or wife in public. Now, y'all might do y'all thing behind the scenes, but you're gonna put on a united front. You should. Those who married and in relationships, you should. You should. You better be loyal in public, and whatever differences in opinion you might have in private, keep that in private and work through it. But I think that too played a role. Viral moment I think Adam had, and people went after, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, I think the Black Twitter or Black community or whatever, online community, quote unquote, I don't even know if that exists, but went after Tamara's husband, and think that part possibly played a role in all of that too. So I don't know if Tia spoke up or for her sister and her sister's family, but yeah, so I don't know, you guys, but let me know your thoughts down in the chat. I'm just not feeling Tia's reality show. I'm not. I believe she's exploiting everyone at the expense of want to be this reality like star, hot girl summer type of thing, and I think it's just a regression, not a progression, if that makes sense. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if I'm reaching. Do you partially agree with me? Feel a different type of way? Do you think there's maybe something there in terms of Tia wanting this attention or wanting to be this, I guess, reality star, quote unquote, and dropping it like it's hot? I don't know. So, but yeah, you guys, thank you for all for tuning in to the Mix. Like this video, share this video, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.